cool. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and today Sunday session is being filmed in front of a live studio audience. First clap. Clap. Thank you, my #1 fan. So today we are making my favourite mezze, basically, which is grilled aubergine, grilled pepper, a grilled tomato, then we're going to hang some yogurt, brown butter over the top, plonk your bread in it. Vegetarians, selamlar. So, first things first, we're going to make a labneh, which is a hung yogurt. So basically we're going to hang a yogurt to strain out any moisture. So here I have a kilo. Oh yeah. In Turkish shops, the Polish guys do it as well. We have strained yogurt, which is thicker, not like the Greek stuff, but thick yogurt, yeah? So into here, we're going to go a big crack of salt, a tablespoon of sugar. I'm going to zest in a whole lime, and this is just going to give us acid. I also like having a sweet but sour yogurt underneath when you've got like beautiful barbecue shit on top and then like deep brown butter, yeah? Like that. We're going to add in the juice of this lime. So I like to give my lime a squeeze just to get all the juices running. Now when I cut this, it should shoot. Oh, you see it? Nice. Juice goes in. 1/2. The other. And then I'm going to grate in 2 cloves of garlic. And this is just going to give us like a little background hum. That's 1. And that's 2. Now, if you can't get your hands on an already strained yogurt, you can do this with Greek, but it's going to hang for a lot longer because it's got a lot more liquid to get rid of. If you can find a hung yogurt, then you're good to go. Greek, hang for longer. Basically, we're going to hang it so that it turns into like this creamy Philadelphia vibe, cream cheese consistency, yeah? So, I'm gonna mix this through. So now where we've added the lime juice, we've given this yogurt more liquid. What we wanna do is hang it so that that water comes out, but the lime juice flavor and the zest still stays in our yogurt, right? So I'm just gonna taste this. Acidic, creamy, garlic, salt, delicious. Now, in another bowl, I've got a pair of tights. Yeah, I'm just gonna get my hand all the way to the bottom. Oh, Hassan. Fuck's sake, these are wrong tights. I've got a pair of tights, yeah? Hussein's mum's tights.
Oh, copyright there, allow it.
I got a pair of tights, yeah? All right, man. I got a pair of tights that don't belong to anyone in particular. I'm gonna make an omelette, bro. Why are you whisking it, bro?
I'm busy.
Right, pour that into there for me, Hus, please. Oh, give me the whisk.
I was going to say something about your mum right now, but
Go on, say it.
Professional.
See if my dad watches this after.
My dad can't speak English.
You're talking about my dad. All right,
Just
cool.
about.
You've not seen the beautiful shed he's building?
Proper.
Yogurt's in, yeah? I like to hang mine overnight, minimum, like 6 hours. And you'll see, as we lift this, we're already losing the liquid in this yogurt, right? Now the idea is to hang this. Now you want it to be suspended, right? So it's working with gravity, and Isaac Newton. Albert Einstein or someone who invented gravity. We want to hang it so it's suspended, not like low to the ground, but the higher up you hang it, the more gravity is going to pull it down, I think. Isn't it, Hurst? Isaac Newton, he said. Yeah, so hang it anywhere from 6 hours to overnight. What are you eating? Leftover yogurt. There's some, the stuff that I'm making is made inside. You put that in a pita bread. Yep. Beggars can't be choosers. Here's one I've had hanging all night, right? Also, if it rains, like if you check the forecast and it's going to rain, I just wrap mine in a bin bag, and then the moisture drips into the bin bag. You take it out when you need it. So now I've got this beautiful, creamy, Philadelphia-y, vibey yogurt, right? Which I'm just going to take a plonk of and bang it on this plate. I'm going to come back to this later, but I just want to get set up for when the rest of the dish is ready. And what I want to do is like make a well in the middle like this. And that's where the rest of our mezze is going to sit, yeah? I'm going to put this to one side. Here I have a pepper, an aubergine, and a tomato. Tomades, biber, patlıcan, yeah? Aubergines. Now I see a million people cook aubergines wrong on the barbecue. Prick them first, yeah? This gives the aubergine the opportunity to steam. If I put this aubergine on whole, it's gonna be like, piss all its juice out, catch on one side. When we're doing this, we're allowing the liquid to escape, but also for like it to steam inside out, yeah? So prick your aubergine. I'm just gonna put a little score in my tomato, top and bottom, because I don't want to serve any of the skin with this, yeah? So top and bottom, bum end and top end, little score. Pepper needs fuck all done to it. Not as high maintenance as the other two. Pepper's just happy to go on and be like, yay, I'll give you sweetness. These, as is, dry, no seasoning, onto the barbecue, yeah? Right, so I lit my barbecue about 45 minutes ago. I'm just knocking the ash off, just so that we're back to like raw heat, yeah? I want like a fucking 2 count on these, because I want to blister, but I also want to cook quickly. 1, 2. Pepper on, aubergine on, tomato on. That's it. Make a yogurt a day in advance, cook some vegetables, and then we're just going to put delicious shit in and around it, dip some bread in it, and put it in our mouths. All of these ingredients all have different cooking times, right? So what we're looking for with the aubergine, we want nice and fucking like soft all the way through, yeah? We're gonna put that to one side. The tomato, again, I'm looking for the same soft, blistered skin, off it comes. Oh no, it's all right, we're just using the inside. Peppers, on the other hand, peppers are deceiving, isn't it? So this is all blackened, right? And I can peel the skin away and it looks fine, right? But where this pepper's still got structure, I want this pepper to completely lose everything it knows about itself. It needs to go and deflate like an airbed, yeah? So the pepper's gonna take the longest. I can feel that this is full of steam, and we don't prick these because we want them to steam inside out. So let the pepper run a little longer while the aubergine and the tomato just chill for a bit, yeah? Let the pepper do its thing. So, pepper has now become soft and squidgy. It's blistered all over. Now, this has taken, I want that juice. This has taken double the amount of time to cook as everything else. but it's also going to need double the amount of time of steaming. So my tomato and aubergine are still in the pan. I'm going to bang my pepper in. We're going to wrap it in cling film, and anything that's released in these little steaming juices in the bottom, we're going to use to help our dressing, right? So give this a little wrap. And just allow them to steam. Now we steam so that we can hold the juice, but also it just means that the residual heat on the inside means that it's easier to take the skin off of all of these veg. So steaming will help the aubergine's meat come away from like the charred outside. Same with the pepper, and the tomato's just in there to keep everyone company. The tomato doesn't need much looking after, but I didn't want to leave it on its own, innit? And plus it'll stay warm in there, so we'll just do that for everyone. Everything's been allowed to steam, right? Now, I'm not gonna bother mixing this in a bowl or anything. I'm gonna do it all on a chopping board. So, and now the tomato's like gone sweet. We've got all the skin off. Our aubergine, like a little beautiful parcel of meat. And this is where steaming comes in play. See all of this? We've now got the ability to scrape this out. Now, you want to get as close to the skin as possible, because these bits where it's like golden and caramelized are where the fucking smokiness is at, right? I'm just gonna peel this pepper, yeah? Get all of this charred skin off. Pull the top out where most of the seeds live. Just a helicopter. Another day in Edmonton, ladies and gentlemen. Another day in Edmonton. So, split this. Oh, and make sure that we're getting any seeds and skin out. The aubergine, I'm just going to leave as is because I want the aubergine to have the most texture. I'm just going to roughly chop up this pepper and do the same with this tomato. We're just going to mix this together, so like this, right? I'm going to season this with salt, a little pinch of white pepper, and then in here I've got some confit garlic. Now, confit garlic, I've just bought a whole load of peeled garlic, covered it in oil, stuck it in the oven, gas mark 2, like 170, for about 40 minutes. We're just gonna like mince, and then we're gonna get this all into our mix. All the good sounds. And like, I want this to do the talking, do you know what I mean? Like, this is just the power of vegetables, right? I'm gonna take this and plonk it in the middle of our yogurt. And then all we've got to do is make a really quick brown butter. Little knob of butter, like 25 grams, nothing major. While we're making the brown butter, I'm just gonna throw a couple pita breads on. I want crispy pitas because I feel like a floppy pita you can't pick up and get everything. 25 grams of butter on a high heat, let it melt. Get the butter to a point where it's fully liquid, and then we're gonna have the chance for the fats and the solids to separate. The fats are gonna drop to the bottom of the pan, caramelize, and give us like that nutty Werther's original flavour, yeah? Do this with a good quality butter. You can't do it with margarine, and you can't do it with a butter replacement. You have to make brown butter with butter, right? So look, the butter gets to a point where it starts to foam. We're gonna put it back on the heat, and the colours will slowly start to change. So colours changing. We don't want to take it too far. Nice golden brown, look. That's it. That's where the fats have been allowed to caramelise. Now this is deceiving, don't take it off too far. Once it's like golden brown crispy, then take it off, because this is going to continue to cook in the pan. We're going to spoon this over the top, like so. And then here, I've got a little spice mix that I've made, which is a tablespoon of pul biber, a tablespoon of cumin, salt, and half a tablespoon of sugar, right? Just gonna plonk this over the top, like so. Make sure my bread's not burnt. And it's not, happy days. Crispy petters, yeah? Take your petters a little bit further than you normally would. I want crunch and texture. And then, basically, ladies and gentlemen, make yourself like a petter spoon, brown butter, yogurt, vegetables, a little bit of secret rub on the top. Crispy pitta, creamy yogurt, like smoky, delicious veg. It's like a cooling aspect. Little hits of cumin on the top and some chili flake. It's just a really good, like, bring to a barbecue, stick it on the table. They let people dip bread. And I like how each one of our vegetables has got a different texture. So like, there's softness from aubergine, there's a harder tomato, there's a little bit of chew from red pepper, and then like the brown butter just brings it all together almost. Gives you like this nutty vibe that runs all the way through. Also helps carry the cumin. My favourite mezze by far. If I ever see anything like this, just got like vegetables and yogurt and brown butter on it, I'm just looking for bread. Always looking for bread. Possibly the fucking easiest thing you'll ever make in your life. Like a barbecue, hang some yogurt, make a brown butter, mix together some spices, and buy yourself a bag of pears. Yeah? Easy. Serve it with meat if you really want to, but for me, dishes like this, they stand up on their own, they're strong, do you know what I mean? Stuff like this showcases the versatility of vegetables, fire, taking ingredients you already know and love and changing them, seasoning your yogurt, buying a nice bread. It's all great summer barbecue stuff, man. Or winter barbecue. And if you don't want to do this on the barbecue, roast them all on the gas burner. Stick them all in the oven. As long as they're blistered, they've got that deep flavour, and you can peel the skin off, it'll work no matter what. I've eaten half of this, and I don't want any more. I do want more, but I don't want to have a camera pointing at me while I eat it. So, I'm going to say thank you and goodbye. Big up you lot. Enough respect. Hold tight your local kebab shop. Delicious. I think it's great. I'm currently in an argument with my girlfriend that I need to sort out, but this is the last dish of the day. And hopefully she's with my girlfriend when this comes out.
Shop house films.
Can you say films?
Film.
Films.
Films.